Hi, everybody. My name is Miles Wallace, and I'm with Peak Performers. We're a nonprofit staffing and recruiting agency that helps professionals with disabilities find jobs and advance their careers. And today I'm joined by Chloe. Hi, Chloe.
How's it going?
Doing great. Could you tell me a little bit more about what you do at Peak Performers?
Yeah, so I am a training and project delivery specialist. What that means is I train the internal employees that we have, any kind of updates, process updates, that sort of thing, as well as help with larger projects that we have with staffing. If there's, a bigger group or larger scale things, that's something that I help out with as well.
The reason that I brought you in here today, Chloe, is I wanted to talk a little bit more about a particular topic, and that is the idea of you are enough and you are worthy, and the affirmations that we can give to people at a young age. When I was growing up in Lake Travis High School, which is a very white suburban kind of atmosphere in Texas, I was oftentimes surrounded by people who were engineers. All of my friends were engineers, and from a very young age, even though I was not any good at engineering or math or science, I was quite bad at it. I had many teachers that would tell me on a regular basis, Miles, you should really consider a job in engineering when you grow up. The reason that I thought about this is that oftentimes these words of affirmations that we can give really do steer the course of somebody in their career. And they also affect the diversity outcomes that we have 20, 30 years later as well.
It's almost kind of like the butterfly effect, this little nugget of encouragement that you're given later down the line really affects, the choices that you make and the things that you feel empowered to do and empowered to pursue. It's very interesting to think about how that kind of ripples down the line.
From a diversity and recruiting aspect, there's kind of multiple challenges that we have right here. First off, if you only tell white males from a very young age you should be engineers, then guess what? The largest talent pool available for you is probably going to be white males.
No, for sure. When I was in college, I had some friends who were in, computer science majors or just kind of generally in the STEM field. And they would tell me a lot of times that they were the only woman in their class. You think about later down the line, the encouragement that those people received and how, in college, you look around and seeing no one that looks like you in the same room as you, that can also get discouraging in and of itself too.
And people with disabilities are told a lot of things growing up. They're often told that you are not able enough, but they're also told you're not beautiful enough, you're not smart enough, you are not physically gifted enough to do X, Y, or Z. As a society, what we need to do, and as individual people, we need to think about the people that are in our lives that are young right now, that are going to become tomorrow's workforce, and think about what messages are we telling them? What words of affirmation are we saying to them? And what encouragement can we provide to them to help them grow into adults that really seek out careers that match their true skills and abilities?
Being able to give people that encouragement and help make the workforce of the future diverse is going to be something that will make everyone's life better. There's a saying, if something is a good idea, it's a good idea for everyone. And I feel like that's something to keep in mind when we think about the future workforce, that people are going to be mindful of what is going to be best for everyone, and bring their own unique perspective to the table. So remember that people are good, not if they change this or change that, but you are enough as is right now in this moment, and you are capable and can do and offer so much.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Chloe. Again, this has been Miles and Chloe from Peak Performers. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Sounds good. Thanks.